Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. It's Sunday. That means it's time for another Sunday Top 5. Had to take last week off, but I'm back. I have my hat. You see this hat every Saturday with 12 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. We also use it for the Sunday Top 5. Again, this is where I draw one name out of a hat, and I give my top 5 favorite movies of their career. It may not necessarily be their best performances. You know, there are so many actors and actresses that have had amazing performances, but I like other movies of theirs better. So this is all completely random. One a week. Got my name. Who's gonna be? Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Jack Nicholson. You know, an iconic actor. You know, countless movies. That's going to be tough. You know, really have to think about what are my 5 favorite Jack Nicholson movies. He's got so many great movies. I'm looking forward to it. Stay tuned. All right, Jack Nicholson, Sunday Top 5. This was tough. You know, he's been in so many amazing movies with so many amazing performances. You know, some movies were bound to get left out because it's only my top 5. So, again, no particular order. I never put these in particular order. Number 1 has to be a movie I've already reviewed on the channel, 1989's Batman. I mean, his performance as the Joker terrified me as a child, and as I've gotten older, I just appreciate it more and more because of just how amazing it is when you really think about it. The acting, it's one of my favorite performances of all time. Number 2, 1975's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I mean, this is a classic movie. And his performance is amazing. You know, this won the Grand Slam at the Oscars. Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, Best Picture. It's such an iconic movie, but it's the cast is phenomenal. The story is phenomenal. You know, you got your characters that you love. You got your characters that you hate. You got characters that you love to hate. You got characters that you hate to love. You know, Jack Nicholson's character is not an easily likable guy in the movie, and that's what makes the movie so unique and enjoyable, is nobody's really the good guy. And I love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Number 3, 1974's Chinatown. I mean, between 1969 and 1980, Jack was just churning out, you know, quality movie after quality movie, and Chinatown is no different. I love that style of movie, you know, the noir type, you know, old school, wearing a suit, you know, but it's such a fantastic performance, and it's such a great movie. Really unfortunate he didn't win an Oscar for that. He did win one for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but fantastic performance. Here's where the controversy comes in. My favorite movies of Jack Nicholson. I have to take into account a couple of things. How big was his role? How entertaining is the character? So for number 4, 1987's The Witches of Eastwick. I love this movie. It is so funny, so enjoyable. His performance was fantastic. The performances of Susan Sarandon, Cher, and Michelle Pfeiffer all work so well because they're all different personalities, and they all, like, Jack can just work with anybody. You know, he's shown that throughout his career. And it's just an enjoyable movie. And then number 5, you know, so many different movies to choose from. The Shining. I had to go with The Shining. As much as some, true diehard Stephen King fans may not like it, or they side with Stephen King, it is undeniable that his performance was amazing. And Stanley Kubrick did an amazing job. I am not a, avid Stephen King reader. I watch his movies. I appreciate the movies that are based off of his work. And this is one of the best adaptations of a Stephen King novel, in my opinion. Yes, I get it. Jack is supposed to be a wholesome, friendly guy who slowly goes crazy. And Jack's already a little fucking nuts. But it's undeniable how incredible this movie is. The simplicity behind it. The simplicity is what helps. I love a movie that it's just easy. Don't get me wrong, Stanley Kubrick is a nightmare to work for. That's what you read anyways. But the cast is small. It's a closed-in set. Everything is just claustrophobic. And that's what makes the movie so good. So there's my top 5 Jack Nicholson movies. Batman, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Chinatown, The Witches of Eastwick, which is probably the most controversial on the list, and The Shining. Those are my top 5 favorite movies with Jack Nicholson. Obviously, he's been in so many amazing movies that, the honorable mentions would be almost everything he's done. But I'm going to limit it to just a few. Hoffa, I thought his performance as Jimmy Hoffa was incredible. There are flaws with the movie, but his performance is undeniable. A Few Good Men, his performance as Colonel Nathan Jessup is fantastic. The Departed, he won 2 other Oscars. I didn't even put him in the. They're not in top 5 movies. As Good as It Gets, in terms of endearment, his performances are great. An underrated movie, in my opinion, very underrated movie, in my opinion, is 1994's Wolf. I very much enjoy this movie. He works again with Michelle Pfeiffer, shows that he has a chemistry with her. You add in James Spader. It's an enjoyable movie. I really, really, really think Wolf is underrated. So those are just a few of his Easy Rider you could put in there. Those are just a few of the honorable mentions. So that's my Sunday top 5 starring Jack Nicholson. You've got Batman, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Chinatown, The Witches of Eastwick, and The Shining. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.